get it cracking up in here, y'all. Let's get it cracking up in here, y'all. Let's get it cracking up in here. Get it cracking, y'all. Let's get it cracking. Oh, gotta get my little screen together first, y'all. What's going on my screen today? I'm going on my screen today, but let's get this going, cracking and going, y'all. Let's get it cracking and going today, y'all. Oh, get my little headphones on. Because we're gonna have a hell of a day today, y'all. Hell of a conversation coming out today, y'all. And I just want y'all to understand that. I just want y'all to understand that, y'all, because we got some craziness and madness going on in this world right now. And we got to get this shit right. So what we going to do, we're going to go and get this shit right. Everybody joining today. I'm just taking a little time because I got to get all this shit right, y'all, because I've been, doing other shit on other pages and shit, so I got to get this shit right. We're going to handle this right quick, y'all. Handle this real quickly. Let's see here.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, y'all. Now let's do the damn thing. Let's do the damn thing, y'all. Okay. How everybody doing out there today? How's everybody doing out there today? How's everybody doing? Well, y'all, one of them days, y'all. One of them days, and your boy, they don't want your motherfucker, boy, he gives no fucks. Why did this man arrest a fucking mayor? First it was a judge, now the goddamn mayor. And y'all telling me this motherfucker ain't crazy? Y'all telling me this motherfucker ain't crazy? This man crazy as hell, y'all. Y'all know that. Now, I don't understand him though, for real. I really don't understand this dude because, and I don't understand the people who follow him. That's what I don't understand. The people who worship this man. What the hell do y'all be tripping off of? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What has he done to benefit anybody in the United States? John Deere is gone. They going to Mexico. Ford is going to Mexico. Right? And he told John Deere he going to put a 200% tariff tax on them. They ain't giving a damn. He act like John Deere only sells to the United States. You know, all these other countries around the world be buying John Deere shit. Come on now, man. Donald Trump done messed up. China not buying our meat no more or our soybean. They getting the meat from Australia and the soybean from Brazil. So the farmers in the United States can't do nothing. We don't have enough food surplus to feed 330 million people, y'all. Because one, who's going to work the fields, the farms, and the dairies and all that stuff, the slaughterhouses to produce the stuff? Who's going to pack it? Right? Who's going to deliver it? Because most of the drivers don't have no job right now. And if they couldn't speak English, they losing their job. So I'm trying to figure out how in the hell y'all going to tell me about this man, Donald Trump, supposed to be the savior. We in a recession right now. We in a recession. There is no job coming back to the United States because it's going to take at least 10 years to build those factories. We don't even have it for it right now. See, he should have just eased into these tariffs and all the stuff he eliminated. Not just day one, because now it's in full fall shambles right now. It's in full fall shambles, and y'all know it, and all you maggots, y'all know it too. So don't be trying to get up here talking about some, he doing a great job when y'all know damn well he ain't doing no damn good job. Y'all just trying to save face, hope that everything turns out right. But you all know not know deep down, ain't nothing finna happen. Nothing finna happen. We're going to get worse and worse and worse. Simple as that, y'all. It ain't going to get no better. And y'all know this, and y'all still riding on this man like he is the supreme leader of who? Of who? Of who? He told y'all what he's running on. Immigration and tariffs. And he told y'all that. He lied to Hispanics, said we're going to get rid of the convicted felon ones and all that, the bad ones. Oh, my God. And Cubans were jumping up. I will vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, okay, y'all should have said, I will vote for Kamala Harris because she would have deported y'all ass. Is it because of Joe Biden y'all ass was here? Wow, he want to get y'all parole. Oh, my God. And then y'all vote for Donald Trump? It's like the farmers. In 2018, the farmers were going to lose their property, lost their farm and shit. Joe Biden came in 2020 and bailed their ass out. They were making money, putting grants and everything in place for them to make money overseas. And then they turn around and vote for Trump. And now they're losing their farms again. Ain't no bailout coming this time. Oh, my God. What was they thinking about? And farmers especially said, well, damn, I got to think this out. Hold up. If he get rid of immigration, the migrant workers, who going to work my farm? They didn't think that far ahead. They didn't think that far ahead. Yeah, we want to get rid of all illegal aliens. Yes, that's what we want to do. Get rid of all illegal aliens. Not knowing that 75% of migrant workers in the former United States are migrant workers. What the fuck was y'all thinking about? What the fuck was y'all thinking about? Y'all can't tell me nothing about that motherfucker. That motherfucker is lousy, man. I'm telling y'all. Come on, Trump Towers. Let's argue. Come on, Trump Towers. I'm ready to hear this one, y'all. I'm ready to hear this one. Come on, Trump Tower.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? Let me ask something. Since you got the Trump Tower on your Facebook page, I'm sorry about that. Your TikTok profile page. Name me one thing Donald Trump has did to benefit everybody in the United States. And don't say the migrant workers because he didn't benefit nobody because the farmers are suffering behind that. And don't say he keeping women out of men's sports and men out of women's bathroom because that had nothing to do with the economy. So what has he done that benefited anybody in the United States? Oh, he got off that quick, y'all. He got off that quick. You see that? Did y'all see this? So let's question what reality, what he do? They run. Oh my God. I had the man one question and then he went over left. Y'all, tell y'all, do people defend Trump don't even have an answer for the just a simple question like I just said. What has he done to benefit everybody in the United States? And don't say the migrant workers because it's affecting the farmers. They can't say that. It is affecting the farmers right now. So you can't say that. Okay? You can't say, well, he keeping men out of women's sports and you keeping men out of women's bathrooms. Well, that has nothing to do with the economy. So I'm trying to figure out what is the big deal with MAGA and how can I put it? People that are the rainbow team, the alphabet people. What do MAGAs have against them so much? When most of the preachers, evangelical Christian preachers, are on the DL. Most of them are on the same team. They just don't tell y'all. Okay? Look at these. You think I'm lying? Look at how many Catholic priests have been outed out. What they doing? Okay? Look at all these so-called priests and leaders of these so-called Christian nationalists who've been caught up with these rainbow people and alphabet people. But they're against that. J.D. Vance dressed up like a woman. They got pictures all over there. But they ain't saying nothing to J.D. Vance. Get out of here with that bullshit. What up, Melvina?
Hey, Maddie.
What's up, man? You know I usually don't, bro. You know I usually don't come on weekends. You know that. But I bored today. Huh?
The Barbie company, Martell, is a country now. You know that?
Martell, which country? Martell?
Yeah. The Barbie company, the Barbie toy company?
Yeah.
It's a country.
Where?
That's what Trump said.
Yeah, I'm not very aware. I'm not Mattel. Mattel, what if Mattel has got a damn motherfucking this man put a tariff on McDonald Islands. Ain't nothing but penguins. You know what I'm saying? Penguins. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell do penguins sell and what the hell do they buy from the United States?
Got a goddamn thing.
These people are off their damn minds. You know what I'm saying? I just asked one dude, name me one thing Donald Trump has did for everybody in the United States. And I told him, don't say the border because that'll be false because the farmers are suffering behind that. Don't say men out of women's sports and men out of women's bathrooms because they have nothing to do with the economy. And he's gone. Right in there, he took himself off.
So that's all they can talk about.
Because they can't understand on. And you know, to me, it don't really bother me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was born poor. You know what I'm saying? I was born poor. I grew up in the hood. I just got fortunate with my mom. My mom wanted a bingo thing, bought a store. I just got lucky on that end of it. But I still grew up in the hood. I know about mayonnaise sandwiches and wish sandwiches and, eating peanut butter and jelly for dinner and all that shit like that. I know about shit like that because I grew up on shit like that. And if you have never, ever, ever, ever grew up in the hood and grew up struggling, then you will never know what struggle really is. And that's a real thing. If you would never grow up in the hood and been poor, then you would never know how to survive. And that's a real thing. Because my parents made something every damn holiday. Every damn holiday. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do now. What are y'all going to do when these tariffs kick in real hard in about the next couple of months and shit? Because right now, you see Walmart closing up stores right now because they can't get no inventory in. and they can't keep holding people up there working because they can't pay them. So I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do. What they gonna do, Melvin?
What you asking me for?
Okay, I Sharonda. Sharonda, how you doing, Sharonda?
Yeah. How you doing, honey?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what these people gonna do now since this tariff got real. Cause I just went by Walmart today, right? Went there to take a look in St. Louis. Them shelves is bare. You know, up top where you use up a whole bunch of stock at. Nothing on top shelves. Nothing. Look, the meat was so. My God. Oh my God. The Walmart I went to, they didn't have no eggs. They had no eggs.
Well, let me tell you something. I went to HEB. I got 5 dozen things of eggs, and I'm about to go back and go get 3 more.
Here in St. Louis, and here in St. Louis, you can only go to Aldi's. You can only get 2 cartons of eggs at a person.
Oh no.
Yes, yes.
Oh no. Good.
So,
but I'm gonna tell you something. People that don't know how to cook, and the way that the way that the white man treated the slaves, oh, baby, we going back to that, baby. We know how to survive.
Yes, we got the scraps and called it soul food.
Baby, let me tell you something. In my freezer, I got some fat back, some hair pops, I got some ground beef.
And y'all share the video, y'all share it live, y'all. Please share the top screen for me. Look. I got I got my second freezer full today. Okay.
Oh, that's right. But let me have you laughing though. And that's on everything. I got ground beef, some ham hocks. I don't eat pork, but baby, I'm about to go back to it.
It's
like
cheap.
Playing.
It's cheap.
Okay. It's cheap and you can get it. I got me 2 beef roasts up there. I got 2 the big old. I got big tomahawk steaks. I got 4 more.
No. Well, also look.
And then
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Look, day for yesterday, 3 days ago, I went down to Aldi's. I got about $180 worth of canned goods, tuna fish, mackerel, chili. What did I get? I got tomato sauce, tomato paste, and all that shit. Because I'm gonna stack my shit up now in my cellar down in my basement. Got a whole shelf already full of all canned goods. I'm gonna stack that on up. I'm saying bread. I'm not worried about that because I'm not baking my own bread. So I'm gonna make my own bread. I'm saying I'm just stacking up because this shit. People understand. You're gonna need to get bags of rice, bags of beans. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to get all your canned goods. If you don't eat SpaghettiOs and ravioli, you better get them anyway because you're gonna need them. You better get some tuna, some spam, mackerel, salmon.
I'm not even done yet. When I go back across the street to the store, I'm going to go get 20 things of tuna, 20 things of spam,
we do
20 things of everything. What? And it's just me. So let me tell you something. You can't even get potatoes. I'm going to get the dry potatoes where you can hydrate them and have them like that. Because, baby, I can make a stew. I know how to make noodles from scratch. Baby, I think I needed some baking soda, which I got up there. I got 10-pound bags of flour in there, baby. I don't need nothing. I'm a chef. I know how to cook.
That's what I'm saying. See, people understand it's time to start really getting your shit together because you don't know when this shit gonna hit the fan. And I'd rather have too much and don't need it than need and don't have none of it. That's what I'm saying. Right. I'm getting all the beans and rice I can.
Walmart. You know they closing down Walmart.
Oh yeah, I post on my page. Yeah, they close them down. They close them down because they can't get no inventory. They can't get nothing in. The tariffs. And these people saying Donald Trump doing a good job. Listen. How they gonna feed 230 motherfuckers?
Right here by my house.
Yeah.
You can't. And guess what? The dude that I was talking to, I taught him how to make pinto beans. He didn't even know how to make pinto beans. I taught him how to make pinto beans. And greens. I said, baby, you better go get some canned greens while you bullshit. Excuse my French. We grabbed about 7 of them when we was in the store, and I took them to his house.
Them canned greens? Oh, I got 3 big hands there. I got collard greens, what I'm greens. I got them all, you know what I'm saying? And I keep telling everybody, now the time for y'all to really start getting everything. Get cornmeal, flour, get all that. Y'all need all of that. All the pasta, spaghettis, and macaronis, get all of that. Stuff that you can last on your cabinets for years. It won't go bad. Canned goods and shit. Y'all need to start stocking up on that shit right now. Now's the time. Potatoes, you can grow your own potatoes. You can grow potato in a motherfucking a tub outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, so with all these people, they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand what's going on right there. They he and ha right now. Yeah, okay.
Hold on, Mr. Ben. Watch this, Mr. Ben. Let me tell you this here. You might can't cook, but you better go get you some stove food stuff that you can pop in the microwave. And you better go stock up on microwave food.
And can't everybody cook? Can't everybody cook, dog? Cannot everybody cook? That's right. That's damn serious right there. Everybody can't cook, but you know, everybody can microwave something. They can do that, but don't nothing be the fresh cook. Nothing. So when you get done with all that talking about anybody can cook,
that's right,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah. I bet I know who can't cook. I bet Donald Trump can't cook, and I bet
he can't cook. And I said
he can't cook.
I'm going to go get 3 briskets. I'm gonna go get 3 biscuits and I'm gonna put them in his freezer. He got a deep freezer. So I'm gonna tell him to put my biscuits in his deep freezer. And baby, he can barbecue too.
Well, I'm barbecuing
he barbecue for me,
Well, I'm telling you like this much.
Then I'm gonna be barbecuing over here.
Let me tell you something. We already got a garden, dude. Already got a fucking garden. My garden already growing up already. That's why I say plants of potatoes. Okay, potatoes gonna grow year round. You put your potatoes in your basement in a bucket, and your potatoes gonna grow. They're gonna grow year round. Onions gonna grow year round. Put that shit in a damp area in your basement. That shit is gonna grow. Okay? Anything that grows, you got a basement, a cellar, what some people call them. You got that, all you gotta put them, you get a motherfucking tub, a tin tub, put some dirt and fertilize that motherfucker, plant them motherfucking seeds, keep it watered up, keep a little light on that motherfucker. They're going to grow. Trust and believe that. So when they get done all this shit, they talking
smart. Where are they closing it
Huh?
Oh, they closing all around.
Nationwide. They closed 162 in the United States, 162 stores. So they kind of, which is fucked up because those rural areas, that's all they got is Walmart. The rural areas, that's all they got. Okay? Went to went to Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
They bare. They are bare. Family Dollar is bare.
Because of the tariffs.
That's what I'm saying. General Dollar is bare. Y'all need to really wake up when y'all talking shit to us about Donald Trump doing good. You need to be going out there and getting y'all shit together right. Because y'all gonna be the one to be suffering in the end. Because when it happens, you can say, damn. And all I'm gonna do is say, and I'm gonna be bold about it. I told you. I'm gonna say it just like that.
And wait a minute, no. This is what I'm gonna tell them. If you knock on my door, you got some money. You got some money. You want to buy a plate? My plate is $100. Wait, look. My plate is $100 to you. My plate is $100 to you. Now, I'm going to go get some oxtails. Baby, I'm going to clean up in the store when I go in there again. Because, baby, that's the part of the animals they gave to us. And we had to learn how to cook them. Now they are a delicacy.
But we learned, though. We learned. Even if we had to teach ourselves, we learn. You know what I'm saying? What's up, J24 seller? Thanks for your services, man. J24 seller.
Yeah, how you doing?
How you doing?
We're fine.
First of all, you a military too?
No, I race sailboats.
Oh, okay. That's a good job.
You sell what?
Sailboats. You rent them out? All right.
That's good, sweetie.
So what's on your mind? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Are you getting your stuff together? You starting to get all your stuff together, your food gathered up, everything?
Mother's Day tomorrow for my wife and my in-laws.
No. Okay. I'm sorry too for my wife, my mother, and all them too. But I said, how you feel about all these stores closing and there's no food or no supplies coming in the United States no more?
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. People don't believe it. People don't know it's coming. They don't know it's coming, man. They do not know it's coming.
And I think there needs to not be disparity across the board in any other state, even in bigger cities. I think there's got to be a way to get around you being able to have that supply chain hit everybody equally. That's a problem. It is frightening. And then that's why I donate to food banks a lot. I drop off a lot of canned goods and do what I can in that regard. But this is a little bit bigger than that, obviously, but it's scary.
It is because.
Let me ask you this question. Okay, so if you buying canned goods and giving them to the places,
The food
why
banks,
you
yeah.
don't give them to people from your home? You know what I'm saying?
No, I do. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I probably go to like when I go to like Walmart's and Target when I shop. I usually buy, if I can, like an extra 50 to 60 bucks worth of non-perishable goods and jars and cans and whatnot, and give that to my local food banks. So to disperse that stuff as well.
Well, let me say this to you. Have you ever thought about buying pop tops for the homeless people close to your home and giving it to them?
I don't know what you mean by like pop tops, as in.
Okay, so you know how they have like the Vienna sausage in the can?
Yeah, for sure, sure. I would do that, no problem.
Yeah, give it to the homeless people that's close by your home, because I know it's a few of them over there. I do it over here. Like they sleeping all outside in the Walmart right here. They're sleeping all up around the
Right.
store.
If you want to hear something that's kind of crazy, I have two houses, one outside of San Francisco and one outside of San Diego. And it's illegal for me to do that. I have to get up the food banks. The cops and the local authorities will get on. If I give stuff to the homeless directly, I can get fined. I can actually get arrested. I have to go to court. So I have to go through charity channels. I can't do it directly.
Oh yeah, 'cause they just changed that in San Diego, because I used to live there. They were changing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm on Coronado Island is where I am.
I know exactly. Chula
Vista, Nancy City.
Well, I went to Nasco, Nasco City in San Diego. You know, but I also lived in Chula Vista, East Lake, and North what that mother called? It's in the city right before you get downtown.
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying, and I feel like it's everybody who can. Like, I told the food banks, even if like when people go shopping and they get a couple, 2 or 3 extra cans, even if it's tuna fish, that adds up huge. So we do have a good chain, especially during COVID, especially during a couple other issues when that was, especially in Southern California when we were kind of hit with the economy and especially after COVID, and it kind of kept our neighborhoods and people thriving and healthy.
Okay.
And I believe in that. Whatever.
All right.
As well as medical supplies. As well as medical.
Hey y'all, thank you for bringing me up.
Anyway, thank you so much for your time. I gotta run. But
All right,
thank you
all right.
guys. Have a great day.
All right.
Hey man, thank you for bringing me up.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Hey, Miss Cher.
Hey,
Sharonda.
honey.
So what's going on?
That's okay. Announce it.
What's going on, Miss Internet? How you feel about this?
And I just came through the library and you requested me. I said, hey, I'm gonna come up through with my people. I see my people.
Well, right now, are you stocking up your food for this next coming food drop we're gonna have? The starvation coming on. You stocking up?
Am I stuck in the what now?
Are you stocking up on your food? Canned goods and shit like that, perishable items and shit like that. You know, canned goods, rice, beans.
A long time ago over here. I'm 40 plus. Like we've been doing it. We've been Sam's and Costco for 15 years now.
Well, right now, you really got to do it now. You really got to do it now because this man ain't playing.
Yeah, y'all better do it now. Shit. Long before we had to. Shit,
Yeah.
We've been getting on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 packages of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packages of paper towels and toilet paper and stuff.
Now everybody doing it. Now everybody gonna have to do it.
Everybody needs to get some chicken.
That's stuff that we
let's get on eggs. Shit, that's where we at.
More expensive.
Yeah.
Only I got to stock up, but I got to spend more for less.
Yes, and you are correct.
You got to get some oatmeal, some malt oatmeal, some Jiffy mix. You know, you got to get everything, now, flour and everything. You got to get the big old 25-pound bag of flour.
Right?
Way past that, y'all.
Not everybody.
We be growing our own food. Be self-sustained. We get to have our own gardens and stuff.
I did not have to hoard flour. I did not have to make sure my canned goods in my pantry filled up all my pantry. Like, I like fresh food. I like strawberries.
Long time ago we didn't, but
Everybody
we ain't got to hold the toilet paper stuff.
Everybody
It's time to hoard a garden. Get a garden.
You
garden.
need all of that. And if you don't have a house, you live in an apartment, you can still get you one of the big old 10 bathtubs back in the days, them big old 10 silver tubs they had. You put some dirt and fertilizer in there, and you can grow you some vegetables in there. All you gotta do is make sure it's in a damp corner of your apartment, wherever that inside the closet, be perfect place to put it. Put a little sunlight on it, move it every day to the sunlight, water it down, and you can grow potatoes and onions out your house.
And I say this,
And
and
tomatoes.
be quiet. You know, you homeowners, you have, you know, this might be a little dark. Excuse me. You bury a body on your land like back in the day. One of your relatives, you ain't gotta pay no taxes on your darn land.
Shit, anybody get buried on my motherfucking land?
Yeah, and then
Wait, I bet you my grandma be back there. Shit, I ain't gotta pay no taxes. All this mine, all of it mine.
But then how can you bury a body and then have a garden?
What time is
Can't do both.
What's going on time is?
Not much, man.
Yeah, Brian, you can't, bro. Like, bro, all I'm saying is, you know, back in the day, you know, in the Western periods, you know, on our land, you know, they charge taxes these days for your land.
Oh yeah. One of Trump's wives is buried on his land. That's why you don't got to pay taxes.
On the golf course.
On the golf course, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The more, well, what do you call it? Graveyard / golf course.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is. Let's come up, y'all. What up, time is vision? What's going on?
No, I'm just trying to catch where the comments say. All I heard is graveyards and golf courses.
Well, we talking about how we got to start hoarding food. You know what I'm saying? All the stores go to the neighborhood, not just big box stores, small stores now. They ain't really got enough supply because nothing coming in. Nothing is coming in. I'll be asking, are you stocking up with supplies for food?
Everybody sold out. Everybody sold out.
I mean,
well, what else is the people gonna do? We've been getting scraps and the trash and tail end and the ass end as far back as you can remember.
and we turn it into soul food.
Turn whatever we got.
Oh no, we're gonna have to tell us about how hard it was. Now it's our turn to suffer those setbacks. When our grandparents used to think they were making progress, when they were doing all those rides and all those marches and trying to get us all these different rights that we didn't have, all that progress they done made, it's a setback. They made America great for them again. It's how it was back in the 30s.
Because
we've been through it
We need
already.
our own Wall Street again. We gotta get our Wall Street again, our own school.
No, we can't do that.
Our own stores.
Yeah,
Yes, we can.
yeah, we can.
No, we proved
to us
can't.
they can't do that. They proved to that they don't want that. Okay, let me take that back. Let me take that back.
That's why we ain't gonna be able to reach now, because that's a mindset.
Back. We can, but it's going to be shunned on. It's going to be shit on. It's going to be
as usual, as normal.
But
They can't bomb it these days.
Yes, they
They
can.
can't take us out like
Yes,
open.
they can.
No, they can't take us out.
They can bomb. They can bomb because we don't have control of it. We don't have control of the air. We don't have control of the air, so that they can't do. But when it's on the ground, them bullets don't run out. They can't take us on ground, but what they can do is bomb because we don't have control of the air.
Yeah, they definitely can find a way to
dismantle. You know, you can buy airspace.
I'm just
falling for that.
If a Caucasian person doesn't want a black person to do something, they'll make it known. White people are very evil. If you hadn't noticed,
that's what they've been doing all this time.
But see, United States would not be able to function without us. So y'all say something, and people think down there. United States black people. I did that prove 2 points, y'all. When the Cadillac first came out, they called it a dud. They said dude gonna lose his money on that Cadillac, and nobody liked it. All of a sudden, black people started buying it in the 60s. In the 60s, it came out in the 40s. Black people started buying them in the 60s. And all of a sudden,
promoted.
That's right, because of us, right? And then you look at certain stores like Sears. White people didn't go to Sears at first. Then the blacks started going to Sears, and look what happened to them. They blew up. We spend $1 trillion plus a year just the black dollar alone. Do you think the United States can function without our money?
Yeah, Black Americans. Yeah, Black Americans are the most consumerist people in the society. In all of society, Black Americans spend the most.
If I can hang on, if everybody would just stop spending money at all these big box stores and stuff like that, and just spend it into the black community, the small mom and pop shops, the boutiques, the barber shops, and shit like that, the beauticians and all that, they spending money in there. We'll be self-sufficient, but you know what happened though?
It's still some of our people out here don't even know. Back in the day, in the early 90s, Tommy Hilfiger said he didn't make his shit for us while Tyra Banks and Tyson Beckford was modeling.
No, the first one he gave it to, the first one he gave it to was Aaliyah. Aaliyah had got Hilfiger started. Aaliyah did that.
Yes.
Okay, now to bring it back though, if they say segregation, then give us everything back that we gave to y'all. The White House belongs to us. The White House belongs to us because Benjamin Banneker, a black man, former slave, couldn't read, couldn't write. Remember how to design built from memory from a French architect. He did that.
Right.
He did that.
But they don't give it back to us. They want to wipe everything out again. And we're going to have to show them we can rebuild from what we got.
I don't care about segregation because you know what? People, we don't care. A lot of black people scared. No, they really don't need no segregation. That was the worst thing I think we did when we integrated with them. We should have left us alone.
Exactly.
Left us alone. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, leave us alone. Because we don't need to be with them. We don't need them. You got black people scared of that. For what?
Man,
do you know United States?
A person can catch a cold and it'll damn near take us out. No,
I say different, you guys.
It's a joke.
My kids are mixed.
No, we ain't built the same.
We have melanin in us.
And I don't know how your mic is, but you gotta have that.
What's all this feedback?
I think that's Antonio and Antoinette. Turn the phone mic down. Everybody got to turn their phone mic down a little bit. That's what it is.
This is
Let's laugh. That's a joke. Laugh.
Okay.
All my kids are mixed. We're all mixed.
Okay.
So, and it doesn't bother me. But this is what I'm saying. If you see, because when I go to the store, I'm gonna just be honest with you. When there are Caucasian women walking down the aisle, and I'm walking next to a Caucasian man, those Caucasian women turn their nose up. But that Caucasian man all in my butt.
Dang.
How much you want to bet? Yeah, just he grabbed my booty one. I said,
that's all you said. Because my wife would have TKO. Bing, bing, bing. It'd have been over.
Well, I can't TKO somebody that I know. I just don't
Like, girl, that's normal. Like, we are never alone. As black folks, we're never alone. That's just what everybody want to be a nigga. Nobody want to be a nigga. It all come from us, and we be doing it all big, girl. That's just what it is.
Let me get Paulette in there. Let me get what up, Paulette? Paulette. Paulette, you all right? Son, you dropped your phone in the tub or something. You all right? Come on, Fat Daddy.
What y'all doing today?
I'm all right. What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just coming on. What's the topic?
Oh, about we telling everybody we need to start stacking on that shit. We just need to start stacking on this food shit because it's getting too way real right now. I mean, you go to stores, ain't no fucking inventory, and they don't know when the shit gonna come in and shit. So I tell everybody you need to get some parcels. You gotta get shit like some canned goods, a bunch of bags of beans, rice.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, right? You know what's so crazy is the church got more stuff than the stores do.
That's the damn shame. Food banks are popping around here in St. Louis.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like around where I'm from Florida, right? I'm from a little spot called Brooksville, Florida.
Yeah.
Right outside Temple. And I watch them homeless people, whatever, come from there with bags of everything every day.
Yeah. But you need to stack up though. You need to stack up on everything. What's up, Paulette? You ready for me?
No.
Okay, what up? Let me get down to the board.
I'm here to ask y'all a question, right?
All right.
I mean, Do you truly think we can make it in this world without dealing with white people?
Yes. Did it before. Did it before.
We just need to band together and work as a team.
Hold on,
As a
hold on.
family.
Not only we survive,
As
but
a
we
nation.
just leave us the hell alone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If they leave us alone, every time we get in our own little property like a Tulsa, we doing fine without them. All of a sudden, a lie come about, they still can never prove what they do. They bomb Tulsa. All right. Then they turn around. What was one down in Florida? What Deadwood, what they call it? Redwood. What they do there?
Redwood.
Massacre. Rosewood, yeah. Here in St. Louis, place called. Wait. His place in St. Louis called Kinlock. The first settlement for blacks in St. Louis was a place called Kinlock. They was functioning. I mean, they had everything. What did they do here in St. Louis because they didn't want to spend their money with them? They flooded it.
What? So excuse me for asking, but what
drive them crazy?
I'm from Florida.
It drives them crazy to know they're not giving us nothing and we still thriving.
That's
Like,
right.
how they doing it? We're not giving them nothing and they still doing it. They still doing it. How they doing it? It drive them crazy. So all they can do is destroy it because they don't understand it.
They know how to appropriate stuff. They don't know how to do anything else. Appropriate.
What the fuck
they
do
do at this point? They are breaking down what we have gained thus far.
Yeah, take it back.
This amendment, that amendment, this bill, that bill.
United States Navy?
Great again.
Okay.
They trying to reset us again.
The biggest
He's trying to say something.
Go ahead.
the biggest export that the United States has, period, point blank, is hip hop AAV culture. Period. That's the biggest export that they got. Everywhere around the world, you see our culture expressed on every continent. On every continent.
That's
Anybody
why Trump does.
You saying something? Go ahead. What you saying in the academy?
I was saying, yeah, we got the biggest export that America has is hip hop culture and AAV culture, African American culture. That's their biggest, most popular, most prominent export. Period. That's what America's known for when you really think about it. You know for everything that has to do with black people in America. It ain't nothing else that
But
America's
that's not
known
their
for because they don't
biggest
have
export.
anything else that they made or did.
That's a lie. That's a lie, Kennedy. You got air conditioning. You got street lights. You have GPS.
All made by Black Americans. All made by Black Americans.
I mean, but you saying we only have hip hop. That is.
Put like this, y'all. Hold on. Put like this. Name me 5 things. Listen. Name me 5 things the United States makes that the world wants to buy. Name me 5 things.
Nobody want to buy
nothing because all the companies that
we make one thing. We make one thing to show, and that's an Apple phone.
I get what the president say about the other exports that America has, right?
We don't even make that here.
Even in places where they don't have street lights and stoplights and all that other stuff, they still got hip hop culture, bro. They got it everywhere. In mud huts, they got hip hop culture.
World was created by black folks too.
Yeah, but you know what? There's no place in the world
here nor there.
There's no place in the world.
Tariff war, excuse me, Mr. Maddie. The tariff war is coming from the simple fact that Trump is being an idiot, trying to raise taxes.
You can't say that on here no more.
Goods that we import to them. Everything is made overseas.
The reason he's doing that.
Hold up, y'all. I'll tell y'all something. You cannot use the word idiot toward a person no more on TikTok. They will flag you for that.
I know. I didn't say that. I said Trump is an idiot.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say that.
You can't say that. You can't say Trump an idiot.
Yeah, you can't say that no more. They strict on it now about that because they call it hate speech.
Everything made overseas.
It is.
Trump
and you would think TikTok be cool with it if they in China.
Trump is stupid. Trump thinks that he's going to replace the income tax with those tariffs, but our federal budget is entirely too big. It's not. He couldn't pull in enough tariffs ever to take care of the United States. But now you can even deal with our military budget with tariffs.
Western.
See, I wonder why he cuts the military budget.
United States of America is nicked by Canada.
Never gonna touch it.
Okay, my son is in the military. The reason why he touched their budget is they have a bigger budget than anybody else. Because why? They take all their older guns and sell them to the people that's shooting at us. They charge them a lot of money for that.
Ukraine not going to war with us.
No. I'm just saying, everybody that he sells guns to, bombs and all of that, he make them mad. They end up bombing us back. And the only reason why he touched their budget because there's more money over there to touch. He's been
Right,
moving money
because
around
we
secretly.
sold it all to him.
He moves money around secretly because he wants to see African American people squander and suffer. Not only us, these people suffering too. The ones who don't have it like that wasn't born with a gold or silver spoon in their mouth, they're suffering like us. And some of the Hispanics are suffering too, especially if the migrant workers are being taken away. Who gonna go out there and pick up food? I ain't.
Tap that screen for me, y'all. Tap the screen for me.
The Hispanics was mad at us a long time ago because we ain't doing the bullshit no more.
Now you gonna go out there and go help them farmers because they have a lot of land that has to be done. They gotta cut grass, they gotta pull crops, they gotta feed animals.
Don't do it. Hey, Mr. Rhonda, on that note, to be honest with you, I can care less. Because in the sense of fashion, them farmers with all them acres, all that shit,
At the end of the day, where is our 40 acres and a mule?
Everything like that, they go bankrupt. They don't even bother me. Let their asses go bankrupt because they own stolen.
Well, this is the thing. That's our own people too. Why you saying that? Because my uncle them got a farm about 5 hours away from my house. Do you know I done went over there? I done picked eggs. I done watched chickens. I done help with the whole.
What's around it? Here's the fact that y'all don't know that y'all talking about. When you on YouTube and news and everything, and they told these farmers lose their job, they farm and all that shit. You never see black people up there because we would never ever afforded the grants that they were afforded.
Thank you.
So we had to do it on our own. What up, matchup? Then I'm gonna get up Moe Love. What's up?
My family and friends, but I'm going over there for Mr. ain't.
It's time for us to build a village again.
How much would it cost like per hour for you to be like, all right, I'll go do it?
150 an hour. 150 an hour.
150 an hour.
African American people. Right now, I work for an African American man. I will not work for Mr. Let me explain to you why. Mr. ain't gonna put me on lockdown and have me working 30, 40 hours for a piece of change or a sandwich. You got me messed up.
Okay,
I'd rather work for my people, and I work for my own cousin them too. I go over there, I go to the farm, I gotta go to the farm on Monday. Okay. I go there and work for my cousin them, and let me tell you something. They farm, ain't nothing ran down on it, they keep it up, and it's nothing but working.
Hold on, everybody. Let me get Matchup up here.
Opportunity and everything.
Come on, Matchup.
Are they building back into it, Mama Sharon?
Yeah, they are.
Hey.
What's up, Matchup?
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Hey, look, the question is not can we survive without America? Can America survive without us?
They can.
They can.
That's the real question.
Black folks up in here, let's say this. Look at y'all black asses. Look at all y'all intelligent asses.
All right.
Look at y'all.
Hey, let Moe Love come up right quick, y'all. Somebody get echo. Y'all got to turn your phones down. Let me echoes. All right, go ahead, Moe Love.
Hey, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love, like I said, I was being patient, you know what I'm saying? But like the sister was saying, that it is so amazing when we can get intellectual black people to come together, men and women, have these good conversations. But I want to expand on what my sister was talking at the top. The reason why you can always attack the military, the Department of Defense, we have the biggest budget whatsoever. Myself being retired military guy, 20 years, whatever. My field of expertise was logistics. So I'm what they call the numbers guy. So
I'm the radio.
Numbers are going out.
Radio, Moe Love. Nice day, neighbor. Radio, yeah.
I got you.
Now with the ordinance.
Were you old school? You old school radio? You RM or I?
RM. 59 years old.
Got you, bro.
So,
I salute you, my friend. Yes, sir. I got you. Oh, you double Navy. Okay, I got you, bro. No doubt. So, you know, I was at SK back in the day.
and for a black man to get legit, wait a minute. For a black man to get legit, like you talking about y'all, you know how rare that is back in the day it was. Because they feel that we want to tell them to do that.
Right. So, but I see the
Already put a
I
tip
see
up
the
on
numbers.
the
And I was telling you have when we talk about looking at the numbers, you have what I would call you have your Navy, then you got big Navy, and then you got big you got the Department of Defense. Trust me, every money that we is tracking the amount is allocated this in the funds. It when I tell you, man, it is a wild thing to look at this numbers. When I tell you, I have gone out and bought just a small part. I'll say like an engine, $1.25 million
Big baby,
on a credit card.
damn.
You know, I didn't go down and bought like
You right, EW, you big baby.
ink pen for this amount. The whole thing is you have these people that try to contract with the Navy, and what Trump is doing is Trump has allowed these independent contractors that what Obama did was slow them down. But now Trump has opened up the door to where you can charge the government millions of dollars and not have no product put out.
That's right. Hey, y'all help me meet my goal. Y'all start hitting my goal. Y'all let me give me some goals. Look, let me tell y'all something.
Hey, let me ask you this, Maddie. It's a little bit off topic. It's a little bit of digression. How you feel about South Africans being at open border?
Man, look.
Oh, that's another.
Let me tell y'all something. What would be good for me? What would be perfect for me? And this is my honest opinion. Me, personally, I wouldn't want to leave the United States for one reason. You know why? Hey, thank you for time. Know why? Know why, y'all? Because I only know this motherfucker. I ain't lived out of this country. I visited out of the country, but I ain't never lived out of the country. So this is my home, whether I like it or not. This is my home, and there's no place I would rather fucking be than here. Because if they send me right now, if they send me to motherfucking Jamaica somewhere or Haiti, I wouldn't know no motherfucker there. I don't know the culture over there.
And then why leave? Why not just fix it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going nowhere.
But see,
that's what. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something.
Big enough there is not one story from Africa. The Africans in Africa do not have a story of slave.
Hold on, y'all. Excuse me, hold on.
In their history,
that's crazy.
The slave trade. We were already here. Morocco. We were already here.
Okay, that's good.
African American, we are already here.
Hold on, Antoinette, Big Dave. Hold on, please, y'all. Y'all to talk over each other. I can need one at a time, but let me say something. This dude named Stickman Davis, hold up. In the comments saying that's why Trump won president. We saw enough of the last 4 years. Okay, let me break it down to him then. If that was so much of the truth, you saw so much the last 4 years, how come Joe Biden had the lowest? Don't nobody say them, please. Don't nobody interrupt, please. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'm just gonna break it down to this dude right quick. If that was so true, why was unemployment the lowest ever been at 3.1%? How come Joe Biden had the only president to ever have job growth every 4 years? How come Joe Biden was the only president not to go through a recession? The only president never went through a recession. How did Joe Biden had the greatest GDP ever? How was that Joe Biden had the greatest stock market ever? He's going down as one of the greatest presidents ever. Had the best economy ever over Bill Clinton, who had the top notch. He had a top notch. He had the best economy ever. Now Joe Biden surpassed him. Everybody had jobs when Joe Biden was in. Everybody was making money when Joe Biden was in. Everybody was secure in that thing. Wasn't nobody worried about losing Social Security. They weren't worried about losing their fucking Medicare and Medicaid. No, they weren't worried about that shit. Everybody was functioning. So when you get done talking about that shit about motherfucking Trump, I tell you what you go do with Trump, because you're gonna do it anyway with him. If Trump told you right now, drink the Kool-Aid, you're gonna fucking drink it. Because you so wrapped up into man, and if you call yourself a Christian, God said, worship no man, worship me. For I am a jealous God. Let's keep that real.
With it, and Trump is a whole fucking felony. You got good black men out here that can't get a job because of their record, and Trump was indicted. And now he's president.
Someone did that several times.
That's crazy.
40 plus. And they
at his finest.
sometimes.
It's white privilege at its finest. It can only happen in America that a white man, a white man, right, can be convicted of crimes and become the damn president. Just like there's no other country in the world where a white woman could racially slur a 5-year-old autistic dude.
That's
crazy.
But no, wait. I'll let y'all know one thing about my panel, y'all. We don't say YT. We don't say YT over here. No. I'm talking about. Wait. I get tired of y'all keep trying to respect them calling them YT when they call it a black and an N-word when their heartbeat. Call them white.
Oh, do you know that the word
white is a color? See that color right there? That's a color. See that? That's white. That's white.
Niggas. They took our own shit and flipped it on us. Niggas.
But see, y'all not looking at the big picture though. Y'all not looking at the bigger picture. Y'all say talking about other shit, but imagine this though. You got motherfuckers out there losing their fucking 401ks right now. The stock wasn't crashing, and y'all worry about all the other. Worry about the shit that's happening motherfucking right now. Okay, I give a fuck about. Let me tell you something. I give a fuck about slavery. Hold on. Let me tell you something. I give a fuck about slavery, even though it hurts me to think about it. Let me tell you. I don't give a fuck about all that shit that everybody talk about. Slavery, all this shit in the past. Okay, we did that shit. Okay, we got through that. The Jim Crow era, we got through that. The Civil Rights Act, we got through that shit. Ain't nothing. Let me tell you something, Antoinette, please. Ain't nothing we cannot get through right motherfucking now. Y'all worry about other shit that don't really mean nothing, don't have grasp nothing. We talking about people losing their fucking jobs now, people losing their fucking homes and shit. Kids can't get research for cancer and nothing like that. And we worry about some other shit like that. That's the shit we supposed to be worried about. Fuck marching. If black people just got together and say, motherfuck this shit and do our own thing, when we become self-sufficient, where we do not have to depend on nobody, but depend on ourselves. Because ain't nobody gonna do shit for us until we do for our goddamn self. Now what you saying, cannabis?
They still ain't gonna do nothing for it. They still ain't gonna do nothing for us then.
What I'm trying to tell you, we don't need to depend on them. What I'm trying to say.
I'm not, and I agree with you.
That ain't the part.
The point I'm trying to say is, okay, cannabis, put like the cannabis. If you had a partner, right, he still always want to help, but he not trying to help himself. You gonna say, man, I'm cool. You ain't trying to help your damn self. That's what we're trying to get out of. We're trying not to be. I don't want to be motherfucking dependent on nobody else, but my people with me. That's all I want. Who align with the same thought.
I'll take that even further. I'll take that 2-3 steps further. Because not only do I want to depend on me and my people, I don't want to be messing with either. I don't want to have my shit burned down. I don't want to have white people think that they better than me because I'm smarter than them.
Let me get my boy Jesus up there. Let me ask something, because he's my moderator. Let me ask something. Did we go through the Civil Rights Act? We got through slavery, got through Jim Crow era. We got through all that shit. Right? And they weren't as intelligent as we got now. We are way more intelligent than they were back in the 60s. We have more opportunities.
A long time ago. They smarter now.
That's what I'm saying. So why the fuck we can't do the same thing? Okay, right back then they marched and protest. We ain't got to do none of that shit to get our word heard. You know what we got to do? Our motherfucking spending dollar. Our spending dollar will the best way to hurt a motherfucker is hurt his pockets. Look at Target. Begging for black folks to come back. Begging for blacks to come back.
But it's kind of a losing battle because now black folks realizing that they don't need them. And they buying within their own community. And the internet's making that possible. We got a lot of black-owned businesses that's been taken off.
Mr. Maddie, you know, I'm 1983. You know, I deliver the white pages, the yellow pages, Southwestern Bells and things and some another. you know, and had a little clip.
You said you were born in 1983.
They don't know.
You said you're born in 1983?
83.
You were
80.
You born in 83? Girl, I graduated high school in 84.
Lord have mercy. Oh, my mom graduated.
I'm
in
54.
81.
I'm 59 years old. And I know damn well I don't even look like I'm 59 years old. You know why? Because I don't let shit stress me the fuck out. I don't let nothing stress me. Only thing is the only thing that would stop me. Only thing would stop me from doing what I got to do, and this goes for everybody. Only thing that would stop y'all from doing what we got to do is us. It's us.
Hey, so every time through slavery, you had the.
Gotta give him a little smile, a little handsome king. Give him a little smile. There we
You
go.
had. You had the what do you call it? Not the slave catcher, but
the house Negro. The house Negro.
The house Negro.
You know what? Hey, Big J, Big G. You know we call him page here? We call him Steven from Django. We call him Steven.
You had the Steven.
No, it wasn't Jay. Jay Barber should have said they can't
have
put
like the Uncle Tom.
He should have said they don't fuck up.
Wait, turn it up. Hold up, y'all. It's fun fact. Quit calling people sellouts Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom was not a sellout. The white lady who wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin was an intelligent black man. He was intelligent, broad shoulders. Okay, he was not a sellout.
It was.
That's what I'm saying. Who actually, held black people back.
Well, in other words, you talking about modern day.
Nobody but the man.
Today's
Like, don't say that, y'all.
Well, okay, y'all. Okay, hold on. We can get it from Puerto Rican perspective right now. Hey, Jesus, you on, man? We can get it from Puerto Rican perspective. Hispanic. You ready?
Hey,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Latina X.
Drop me down.
All right.
Can you explain why they go to Gringos?
I got crazy echoes going on.
No, I'm gonna give them all a hard time with my black ass. Maddie, you see me?
Yeah.
Black little bread, sweet as juice. I'm gonna give them all a hard time. Everybody gonna get them.
When Jesus speak now, from a point of view, go ahead, Jesus, about these tariffs and what you think about them. It's my moderator, y'all. He cooked the cut y'all ass through off too. He'll mute their ass. Go ahead.
Tariffs. I don't know what they do.
They don't know they're terrorists. Trump is having a tariff war because he's trying to get taxes lowered.
I know. Let Aisha finish. I'm gonna pick you up next. Let Aisha finish what he's saying. See, on the page, we don't cut everybody off. We let everybody talk. Then we'll go through you. So let them speak. You can't talk over nobody. Come on, Jesus.
See, tariffs is just basically a tax on the people. Regardless of where you look at the end of the day, the people will always pay for the tariff. There's nowhere that any corporation can pay for the person that's buying the product than the person that's providing the funds to get the product. Now, the holders are the people that supply the money for that. So their legal holdings gotta go to those people, not you. And the way the government breaks the laws away from a protection, able to even sell you stuff that harms you, it still charges you taxes. If you want to say American, you could raise cattle in another country, grass feed it in America for a month, and now you're saying you just eat that it's from here. But it's not. It's grown here. All that shit happened in another country. You just brought it over here for like a month. Now you saying that those are American.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Go to big mashup. Go ahead, mashup. You ready? Match up.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, his mic muted. Let me mute his mic. Damn. There you go, match up.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
I'm talking about We're talking about them tariffs, and people understand it. People still don't understand tariffs. They think tariffs is a benefit to us. But what they fail to realize, though, back in 1929, the reason that the Great Depression was because of tariffs.
Horrible. I think if they're done strategically, it's a strategic form of economics. I think it's better. But I think that when you have somebody who's not going to implement solid or intelligent policy and who think that tariffs or don't understand how tariffs work, put it on every single country at a flat tariff, that's just idiotic. And
Okay, check this out. Check this out. Look. With the tariff thing, tariffs only work when you have competing people, two countries competing. If I'm making if you're making chips in China and I'm making chips over here, the tariff will raise the prices on theirs to make you buy mine. But if I don't make chips and I put a tariff on them, the only thing I'm succeeding in doing is raising the price for my consumers.
correct.
Citizens or whatever. That's the only way tariffs work. Tariffs do not work if you don't have competing companies.
Well, put like this.
Or nations.
But put like this. Put like this. Hey, Big G, check it out. You know, Biden used tariffs. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me tell you what he did. He raised the tariffs on China. But he raised the tariffs on China from 2% to 5%. And it worked out well because it's agreement that they both can use and the consumer can still afford these things at a reasonable price. Okay, when you go out and start putting on tariffs at 145, 200, come on, man. Come on. The American people do not understand what the fuck is going on. Some people are actually stuck and they actually believe this motherfucking orange motherfucker that he is doing something right for America. They cannot tell you. You can ask any fucking right now who works with Donald Trump. Ask him right now, right fucking now, what the fuck has Donald Trump did to benefit everybody, United motherfucking States, right motherfucking now. And the first thing they're gonna say is the border. Well, that's not right because the farmers are suffering behind that motherfucking bullshit. And they can always say, well, he keep men out of men and women's sports and keep men out of women's bathroom shit. What the fuck do they got to do with the goddamn economy? Tell me what the fuck a motherfucker being under the alphabet team got to do with the fucking economy? I ain't lost nan sleep. I ain't lost nan sleep, nan dollar, nan motion of a motherfucker who was the alphabet club. Not nan shit ain't affect none of me because it's not my lifestyle. I'm not involved in it. So if I'm not involved in it, I don't give a fuck what's going on in that lifestyle. But these motherfuckers so motherfucking homophobic and they got them MAGA shit, they don't even recognize shit was going on in their fucking face and shit. Okay? They always talking about keeping men out of women's sports. Well, if you're going to do that then, let's start it from the kids then. Because you go to any motherfucking park in the United States right motherfucking now, you'll see boys and girls on same teams. Okay? Play baseball, t-ball, soccer. You got girls wrestling boys, wrestling with them. You got girls doing martial arts with boys against them. Okay? So if you're going to keep women and men out of women's sports, you need to drop that shit right now. Keep playing with shit. You want to do it real? Let's keep it real. Let's start from it right motherfucking now. Because that shit to me, that's just a motherfucking cop-out. And most of the motherfuckers who worried about that shit, that homophobic shit, are motherfuckers who want to be in that community but just scared to come the fuck out. And that's real talking shit. Because if a man transfers his sex to a woman and in a woman's bathroom, they don't want a woman, they want men. Because like I say, how many times I tell people, how many times you took your daughter to the bathroom, didn't know it was a lesbian over there, and they like women. Okay? And then you go to any club in the United States, because the women's bathroom are always long, that long ass line, women will go to the men's bathroom and don't nobody say a damn thing about that. Not a damn thing about that. So quit with that old bullshit. And most people, they talk to them, well, they're not all gay and all this shit. But yeah, you're not gay, but you want to have a threesome with two women. Isn't that gay act? When two women get down, is that gay or not, y'all? Just answer my question. I'll lead on that one. Come on, Antoinette, let me let you on over here.
Hey, no, bro, say that one more time, bro. Say that one more time, bro.
What's that? Oh, dude want a threesome with two women and they kissing all on each other and stuff. Ain't that gay?
You can't come in my restaurant.
Ain't that gay?
You have a penis, you can't come in my restaurant. You can't do that. We are biological.
Antoinette.
Turn my mic off.
Antoinette.
No, I've been in LGBT a long time. I don't give a good guy to do about nothing.
Antoinette.
I am not a
How many women go in the men's bathrooms? How many women go in the men's bathrooms? How many women go in men's bathrooms?
They have family restrooms. Family restrooms.
This is what I say to that. Hold on, Anthony. This is what I say to that. I say I would rather have that cis woman in my daughter's bathroom than that cis man that's trying to be a man that looks like a man in jeans and a jacket, and he's trying to.
That's fine, but you can't piss in my restroom. You can think you're a girl all you want to, but you can't piss in the restroom.
Down for him because she's transitioning.
I think that's like kind of whoop.
Let her transition.
They cut their equipment.
Hey, Puppy Love. The reason you can't come up because you don't have 500 followers. You gotta have at least 500 followers to come up on the panel. You don't have 500 followers yet. Okay, go ahead, Jesus. Man, how many times you've been to a club and you've seen women go to men's bathrooms because women's line, their club always long? You know what I'm saying? A woman, but see, they don't complain about that. See, it's double standards and shit. It's hypocritical. So they don't say shit about that. And I get tired of that. All their talking points is fucking the alphabet people shit. Who give a fuck about that? That don't have nothing to do with the fucking economy. Who gives a fuck about that shit? That's what makes me so goddamn mad. I want to know what the fuck gonna do about the economy. Hell, to be real, most of the people in the alphabet group, especially men, bring a lot of money to the economy. Okay? Look at Tommy Hilfiger. Look at Tommy Hilfiger. Okay?
Practice position themselves a long time ago. So they give them a say.
Well, my thing is, man, I don't give a damn about the fucking, like I say, I give a damn about what them people do in their lifestyle because it don't affect me. I'm not with it. Let them people live their life. Let them live their fucking life. Leave them people alone. Them people, let me tell you something. You think somebody woke up one morning and said, I am going to be gay? They are hated. They are hated more than black people. And then you got to realize this too. If they are gay, that means God created them. And everybody say God is perfect. So was God perfect when he created gay people? Because they are gay. They have more Y chromosomes on their body. Well, the female go for the man. Okay? God created that. So if God created something, how is God wrong? How is God wrong? Then he gonna say, well, he burned down Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, cool. But he made them too.
No, they're gonna say, oh, they teaching it to kids. They teaching it to kids.
You cannot teach nobody how to be. You cannot teach nobody how to be gay. You think a man go to prison, get turned out, wanted to be turned out? You cannot teach nobody how to do that. Who would want to be honest? Think about it. Who would, in today's society, who would want to go up and say, well, I'm going to be gay? The way that they're crucified and things happening to them. And they talk bad about, I'm ridiculed everywhere they go. Who would want to go through that pain? Who would want to go through that?
Name one person that chose to be gay.
That's what I'm trying to tell them. Even the man that goes to prison, he didn't choose to be there. He was forced to. Okay, so all that shit they be talking about, they need to quit that old shit because they cannot say that if God perfect and God made that person, then they got to accept that. But they won't accept that. You know what I'm saying? This shit just stupid to me. It has nothing to do with the economy. I want to get the goddamn talk about this motherfucking economy because we don't have one right motherfucking now. We don't have a fucking economy. We have the worst man in office in history. He fucked them in 2016 and 2020. Fucked the whole economy up. Okay? Joe Biden had to come through and do the rescue. Built the economy up. Built it all the way up. The greatest president in history, and numbers don't lie. Numbers and facts don't lie.
Like what Joe did, but you know the greatest person in history is OB now. OB.
Let me tell y'all something. I didn't like Joe Biden. But when I saw what Joe Biden was doing, I'm like, damn, okay, he's doing something. But Obama was not the greatest president ever. You may like him as a person, greatest president forever, but when it comes down to statistics for the economy, GDP, stocks, unemployment, no. You can't lie about that. Joe Biden has the best. Joe Biden had the best in history. Joe Biden had the best. Dude, want me to Google it? Want me to Google it?
You can.
Okay, then you can lose too then. You're going to lose.
You got to say this. Joe Biden did great and everything. I'm going to concede that point. He did do great. But if you were to compare Obama's first term and what he got done and just judge them by just his one term, you would be able to say the same thing about Obama.
That's why he did. Wait a minute. That's why Chris is greatest president. Which I listen. Look, wait, big GZ. Hold up. Biden served one term. Name me one president who didn't have a recession. His name is Biden. Name me one president. Wait a minute. You say compare their first terms. Wait a minute. You say compare, right? Joe Biden first term. The only president to have job growth every month in office. He had 16 million jobs in 4 years. That means he averaged 4 million jobs a year. No other president ever did that. An unemployment rate of 3.2. The black unemployment rate, 2.8. So what are you talking about? Numbers and facts don't lie. Let me tell you something. I like Obama, but I'm not gonna give up. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna give Obama credit for shit that he done better than motherfucker Biden. I'm not giving credit for that. You can't give him credit for that. You cannot give him that. Now, what you should have said was that. Wait. Go. Make a case. And I'm gonna prove you wrong again.
So Obama, his first year, remember, you know what I'm saying? The only reason why you saying Obama had a recession is because of the Bush recession, because of 08, when he came into the recession. That's the only reason to say that about Obama.
2012 also.
I remember that's what I'm saying.
He had two of them. He had two.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? If you were to judge Obama by just his 4 years, his first 4 years, as you're giving Joe Biden his first 4 years, because he wasn't able to get through his second candidacy, right? A second nomination. Since you're only judging him on his first 4 years, judge Obama for his first 4 years.
If you dude, give Obama credit for something. Obama had the 5th best economy ever. 5th best. 5th. Numbers and facts don't lie. Dude, I keep saying that. Dude, wait a minute. Wait. Hold. Do this. I can do this right quick, prove right quick. I'm going to Google this for you right quick. Since you don't want to believe what I'm saying, since you don't want to believe in it.
I believe what you're saying. I'm just making a case that Obama, on his 08 to 2012 term, that was an impeccable 4 years.
And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Biden, 4 years, 2024. Nobody in presidential history. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Just so y'all put all this shit. He only had one term. But y'all saw all this shit that I'm trying to tell y'all. I didn't like Biden. I swear to God, I didn't like Biden. I didn't like him at all. Not to everybody that. But wait a minute though. I have to give credit what credit is fucking due.
He got good tangible wins. Joe Biden got some good stats. Joe Biden put some good policy. He didn't have too many scandals. He didn't have no indictments. Like he beat out the world's enemy, the world's current enemy. He's the only person to beat Trump in an election. Like he got some good wins. He got the LeBron.
Wait. You know Joe Biden, right? You know Joe Biden, right?
Politics. I get it, but let me make the case for Jordan. Let me make the case for Obama real quick. You gotta understand that first 4 years was amazing.
Listen. No. I'm gonna mute you right quick. I gotta mute for 1 second. Okay. Let me
Y'all fighting on the wrong balance of this. You gotta look at it like this. Obama gave and Joe Biden gave you policy. So there's a difference when you measuring it. They didn't let Obama. They held his hands because the Senate and the Congress said we ain't passed this shit he want. He got his shit off on his second.
Okay.
Joe Biden
live with all of Donald Trump's bullshit, had to fix that up and still try to get growth. So what you're talking about is somebody that came in a short amount of time and did a lot of shit, and a person that was forced to not be able to do something, and then when he tried to push as much as he could.
Put it like this, man. He ain't trying to know what I'm saying. I like Obama as a man and as a president. He did great. But even Fox News, everybody have to admit though, when they go do up stats, when they comparing them stats one day and seeing they were doing it, no other president has accomplished in 4 years what Biden did. And true enough, if they want to say it correctly, Biden only followed the footsteps of what Obama had set for it before he got in office. He followed, because he was vice president. He followed the same plan. And with the same plan, he added his own plan into that. So that's why Joe Biden is considered the greatest president of all time, for his economy-wise, for the greatest GDP ever, the greatest stock market ever. Okay, the only president to never have a recession. Okay,
because you gotta remember, Donald Trump never had a policy.
That's right.
So you're working off of Obama's policy.
That's what he did, and I'm trying to tell everybody. It's like he's trying to compare Jordan and LeBron James. Okay, you say Jordan, you say LeBron James. Well, what the fuck about Kobe then? But I think Kobe's better than all of them. Simple motherfucking ass. So I'm saying, so when people get talking to me, if you don't really know politics, you talking about some Biden, the Obama was better. No, I like Obama as a president, as a man. But when it comes down, everybody knows that facts and numbers don't lie. Do not lie. How in the hell you gonna have job growth every motherfucking year and unemployment and records low and shit, and they talking about he had the greatest? Come on, man. No. And I didn't like Biden. I was gonna vote for Bernie Sanders, because that's what I wanted. But after Biden got in office, he showed me what the fuck he was doing. I had to tip my hat to this man. Had to tip my hat, because this man did some shit that fucked me up in 4 years. I didn't think would be possible. Nobody, they might call him Sleepy Joe and all this old shit, but old Sleepy Joe proves y'all wrong. Like I said, no other president ever did what Joe Biden has done, and that is a fact. That is a fucking fact. Joe Biden took what he learned from Obama. When Obama was president, all Joe Biden did was follow the same game plan that Obama had for them 8 years, and got in office and ran on it, and then kept the same game plan, but added new nuances to it, to add on to it. That's what made him great, because he learned from Obama. He learned from Clinton. You know he's under Clinton too, right, y'all? Bernie, I know that, right? Biden was under Clinton too on his panel, right? Of his office, right? He was there too. He learned from Clinton and Obama. And what he do? He took both of their shit, put them in one, added his shit to have the greatest economy ever in history, because he learned, he knew what to do. So you cannot give fucking credit to Obama for his greatest president ever. You cannot, because numbers and stats don't lie. No, you can. Okay, wait. Let me hear something.
Biden on the map.
Obama's on the.
Biden been out, man. Biden been out, man. Look, Biden been in politics 52 years. 52 years.
Credit to Obama. Biden would say, "Man, I thank Obama."
Let me tell you something. Hold on. I'm thinking of your politics. Biden was in Bill Clinton's administration. He been in politics for 52 years. 52 years. That's what I'm gonna tell you. He learned from Clinton, who once had the greatest economy ever. The greatest economy ever for 8 years. He had the greatest economy ever for 8 years. Biden was on his administration. Then when Obama ran president, he already knew about Biden because he was on the administration with Clinton. Told him the vice president. All Joe Biden did then was learn more from how Obama ran his administration for 2 terms, 8 years. He learned from 2 great motherfuckers, 8 years apiece. You see what I'm saying? Now he took what he learned from him and what he learned from him, he put it all together. Then he added his own nuance and twist with it and made it better. Even though how good Obama and Clinton were, they still had recessions. Joe Biden didn't. Nobody has had a better GDP average than motherfucking Joe Biden. Nobody has a greater stock market. The stock market never crashed under Biden, ever. The only president to ever go through that. Never crashed. No recession. The greatest economy. Inflation was down. 38%. He came in when Donald Trump had us at a motherfucking $17 trillion deficit. When he left motherfucking office, when he left motherfucking office, Biden had a motherfucking $7 trillion surplus. $7 trillion surplus. That means the surplus is up. That means everybody in the United States doing goddamn well. So don't give me that shit about what the fuck Obama did. He didn't run in no mother 2020. That was motherfucking Biden. Give that man his motherfucking props. I don't give a fuck if Obama black. Facts don't mean black don't got shit to do with it. And I love that black motherfucker, but he had not had the greatest economy ever. Never. So y'all just cut that shit. Even you MAGA motherfucker can't admit that because all the shit Biden did, even you MAGA motherfuckers benefited from it. He got the goddamn medication. He dropped the medication down, made it affordable. Dropped motherfucking insulin down from $400 to motherfucking $70. It was down from $210 to $15. Okay, he gave y'all ass an infrastructure bill, which meant a lot of construction, which gave a lot of y'all motherfuckers jobs and shit. He bailed out the fucking farmers that Donald Trump left stranded so the farmers could make some motherfucking money. He did that. He did all that. His GDP was fucked up when he got with Donald Trump. What he do? He turned around and flipped that shit. And he did all this shit while under Donald Trump's tax code. The whole 4 years he was in office, he was under Donald Trump's tax code and still made this shit work. So don't tell me what motherfucking Biden ain't doing shit. Don't tell me none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about Obama black. That ain't got shit to do with the price of tea in China and the pussy cost on Wall Street. Don't got shit to do with it.
Come on now.
Now let's keep that real. So if a motherfucker learns somebody, of course they're gonna do damn good. And that's what Joe Biden did. He seen the opportunity, he knew what to do, he knew how to do it because he learned from two of the best motherfuckers there was to do it. Then he ended up being better than them. Like I always say, the student always becomes better than the teacher. Always. Yeah. So talk all that shit about Jordan and the motherfucking LeBron. Who gives a fuck? They can have all the numbers they want to. You like Obama. I think Kobe was the greatest basketball player ever. That's my opinion. But facts and numbers don't show that. But that's my opinion. It's same with you. You feel, in your opinion, that Obama was the best. But facts and numbers don't back that up. And I rest on that. Go ahead, Jesus.
Say that again, baby. You know you right.
I don't understand how people talk this silly shit when they benefited from everything that Biden did. They talk about Biden was this, Biden was that, but y'all benefited off all the motherfucking shit Biden did. And Donald Trump was so motherfucking good. Why in the fuck y'all give out 2 motherfucking stimulus checks? Because you don't give away free money when the motherfucking economy is good. You don't do that. You don't do that. And Biden came in, he had to get the same thing because they were still up on that COVID shit. And under COVID, while y'all running your mouth, prices went up on groceries when y'all quit running your motherfucking mouth because wasn't nobody going no motherfucking where. Only thing down was gas and motherfucking morale. That's the only thing was down. Yes. That was the only motherfucking thing down because they know food is a supply and demand. While we under this COVID, we can price it whatever we want to. Why? Because they're going to buy it because it is a necessity. And you don't believe it, go Google it. Prices went up under Donald Trump. So miss with that bullshit. He was in office doing the motherfucking COVID. He was in office, not Biden. He was in office when it started. He the one said we could put some motherfucking bleach in our blood or something like that. Or could we put something on our body with spray and something like some shit like that. He said that, oh, it's just a hoax. It'll be gone in no time. He didn't take it serious. So if the United States president don't take shit serious, you think America, the people gonna take it serious if he don't take it serious? Y'all got y'all damn man. Y'all a bunch of crazy cult people. Y'all in the cult. And I put that on my mama. Y'all are in a cult. Y'all don't believe fat, meat, greasy. Y'all believe whatever this man tell y'all. This man could tell y'all, he could piss in your face and tell you it's rain from the sky, and y'all believe him. Y'all are one of the most people I don't understand this shit. And then y'all got nerves about what Biden didn't do. What the fuck did Trump do? He fucked in 2016 through 20. Now he fucking you again. He ain't been in office 120 days. And the world's gonna shit. And y'all gonna try to stand by this man and say what the fuck he doing? This man ain't did shit for nobody in the motherfucking United States. Not one motherfucker name me one thing the fuck he did for them. Not one. But then y'all sit on this coattail. Like I said, everybody racist voted for Donald Trump. All the racists voted for Donald motherfucking Trump. Let's keep that motherfucker 100. Y'all voted for a racist. That's what y'all got. That's what you got. But then you thought the shit gonna fall back on us because y'all voted for racist. But he hitting everybody with the same thing. If I can't eat, you can't eat. As simple as how it goes. Ain't no motherfucker, oh, because you white, I'm gonna take this for you. No, he ain't doing that shit. If you ain't a motherfucking man, white heterosexual man making over $400,000 a year, he don't give a fuck about you. All he wants is your motherfucking vote. But y'all too damn crazy to admit that. Y'all are too crazy to admit that. Too selfish, too dumb to admit that y'all fucked yourself. And a lot of y'all sitting up talking this shit right now, knowing you sitting up there and regretting your motherfucking vote right now. So don't tell me that, because half of you motherfuckers didn't go to high school, didn't complete high school, can barely read on the 4th grade level. You're getting Social Security, you're getting Medicaid, and you had a nerve to want to be racist and then vote for a man who don't give a fuck about you. Man, you kiss my ass from here to Saturday morning. Go ahead, somebody.
Maddie, listen. I listened to you, and I can say this here. You went down one side and came back the other. You are not playing about what you saying. You have spoke the truth. When we got those stimulus checks, we ended up with 2 of them. Then, after we got that, people were losing jobs because of COVID, because he didn't think this was real. So then, when my job shut down, I was at home. I had to apply for unemployment. You know how long it took for me to get unemployment? It took me 2 months to get unemployment because there was so many people trying to get it. I had 60.
Hold on. New York, what do you Sir, that too? Why don't you come on up and debate with me about this then? Did you say inflation rose 1.4% under Biden to 9%? Let me ask something. Was that January 2021 when he got in office? It was already up. When it was, right? We got inauguration, right? It was already up there. So if everything rolls like that, how the fuck did he have the lowest economy ever, the lowest inflation ever, the highest economy ever, lowest unemployment ever, the most job growth every motherfucking month?
I'm about to go to this page real quick, bro.
All right, what's up, Rico? What's going on?
But let me.
You got a echo.
Oh, go ahead, baby.
No, I was letting Maddie know he got an echo.
This account private.
Everybody got to turn their volume down the phone. That's where the echo come from. People had their phone high up and be walking away, be listening. That would be doing it. The echo.
Yeah, my phone is turned down.
Yeah, they'd be doing that.
But Maddie, like I was saying, they had me where I could draw down 66,000. But you know what they did? Once you drew down so much of your money, they start sending you paperwork thinking that it's fraud, that it ain't you drawing the money. I had to sign paperwork because this man is in office. Once I signed it and sent that back, they took that 66,000 off me that I was gonna owe. That's what I was pulling down. But then they tried to flip it around and say that's what I was gonna owe. And they did a lot of stuff. They did a lot of stuff during this time, during COVID. We had to stand in line. You only can get, it was a recession on water. So I want y'all to understand something. When you come in here trying to state your facts, you better have it correctly, baby. You better have it correctly.
He won't come out though.
I know you thought I was, but I'm not, sweetheart.
He's not real.
Right? I was.
This account's private, y'all.
Well, I just want to say
This account's private.
Okay, I want to say a couple
Hey,
things. Hold on. I mean, I came up first, so I want to say a couple things. You know what? Y'all motherfuckers are voting for Trump. I'm gonna say that respectfully. And I'm gonna say it calmly as I can. So all that bullshit that y'all were talking about, we're gonna cut.
What is that?
Hold on a second. I'm talking here. Hold on. All that bullshit that y'all were talking about, what he wasn't gonna cut medical benefits, that he wasn't gonna do this and that. Do you know what just happened? You know what's going on right now? My father's in the hospital on life support. And because they cut my father's Medicaid, guess what? I have to pay $2,000 out of pocket to keep my father alive.
Oh, wow.
So you know what? I'm saying this respectfully to all y'all motherfucking bootlickers and tap dancers that want to sit up here to say Donald Trump was going to cut this. My father's about to lose his life because of y'all ignorant motherfuckers that voted for Trump. So guess what? I'm not in the fucking mood. So y'all want a piece of this shit? Bring this shit on today. Because I'm gonna say it right now. Shut your bootlicking ass up. Shut the fuck up right now. I'm talking. I don't give a fuck right now. I'm saying this, that guess what? If my father loses his life, every Trump supporter is going to feel the fucking wrath of Dark Truth. And guess what? Y'all thought Dark Truth was bad before, and that y'all couldn't handle a debate with me. Y'all gonna feel the wrath of Dark Truth.
Damn, I heard that. Damn.
Well,
hey, Dark Truth, man. I'm sorry about that, man.
You know what, sir? I can understand what you're saying because it's Irma. That's what they're talking about, the Irma stuff. And I did receive the paper in the mail. I'm on Medicaid, Medicare. I'm on all of them. I have a blue and white card. Do you know they're telling me that they have to cut my check that I worked for so many years? They're gonna take $300 from me. What you taking my money for? I work for that.
Exactly, sister.
You know? And I got the paperwork. I can turn the light on and show you the paperwork. All y'all will be like, what the hell? As a matter of fact, let me get the paperwork. Let me get the paperwork.
Go, Rico.
Let me get a shirt on.
Go, Rico.
Let me get a shirt on.
Rico.
I took care of my mom, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
My mom Medicaid, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm lucky to have a job. I can take care of her and take care of my family.
But
My
not,
dad.
a lot of people not fortunate though. It's a blessing.
My dad passed away last year.
Damn. Sorry for that.
Thing. They make you take care of your mother. Now I always had my back on that ever since. Well, before that anyway, but that's my mom. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, with a family structure that taught our history to each other. How to make the money, how to get around these white folks, and you know what I'm saying, navigate. I will not give up my fight for anything